What do you got, Tilly? What's that? What do you got? It's an egg. Oh, where'd you get that from, eh? There is a chicken sitting on eggs in there. I hope they haven't disrupted her. Keep an eye on them, just let them go back and see what they're doing. Up to mischief in there somewhere. Just watching him. Tilly's chewing on her egg. Ah, it's in there. That's where they are. Those two together are mischief. So, Tilly and Pace been getting up to mischief in the hay shed. I can see you there. What have we got here? Ooh. So we've got some here. We've got another chicken down here laying some as well. Where's she gone? She's still sitting down there. There she goes. Interesting, okay. We've been getting out of the chicken house and getting into here. You've had one, that's enough. Okay. Get your nose out of there, Pace. Good dozen there. It was a storm last night and it's been perfect for this. I made this yesterday and the rain has turned all this light into a nice wet, moist mixture of manure, coffee grounds, shavings, compost, potting mix. Supposed to plant at 30 centimetres apart, but I don't, because this is really nutrient rich soil and I think there's enough to go around all the plants to feed them, to keep them going, and it's a premium space, so I want to use it as best I can. Just fill them in like that. And also sometimes the plants die, something just happens and you lose one and you've got a gap. So to my thinking, things tighter in and just make sure that your soil is nutrient rich. The other thing too is that I actually eat lettuce every day, and so I'll just pluck some off them. So they never actually get that big. I like to eat stuff real fresh. Yeah, 6 in just like that. Those are called salad bowl, that one. It's green salad bowl. So that'll be a nice little plant. They'll grow very fast, about 6 to 8 weeks, so I'll be able to start eating those. These are the worms that are in my worm farm, and some of this coffee ground comes out of the worm farm, so consequently a lot of these worms are in here as well, because they come down the plug hole of the bath where my worm farm is. That's the worm farm over there, the old claw bath, and the coffee bags on top. I just put a few bits of coffee grounds in there, and other matter, like a compost. And these guys, they love to feed off coffee grounds and all the other stuff, so it's really good for the soil. These red cos are just great for those summer salads, and really one of my favourites. These here are simply known as cos, whereas red cos and cos, they don't call them green cos, they're just called cos. So 6 of those back in, and the chickens would love to get into here, but they've got this to separate them, ain't going to happen. But these ones are called mini cos, and I can't actually tell the difference between these ones, the mini cos, and the so-called cos. They don't look any smaller. Oh, maybe it's a bit bigger. So we've got mini cos and cos. Yeah, I don't know about that. He's found a hole. Get into it. I don't. Well, remember you're there, mate, and try not to dig out with a trowel. These guys are called frisbee. I think they could have been a wee bit more creative with their name when they made this, or come up with this variety. I suppose it is a bit sort of frizzy. I bet chefs like putting that on salad because it looks cool. Old mate's been chewed on, it looks like, in the nursery. Anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 frisbees in there now. Pace is out today. After a bit of hunting, he was a bit sore. He's coming right slowly, just a bit bruised, I think. He got bruised on a pig twice in a row. He's walking around wagging his tail. He's walking a lot better than he was yesterday, that's for sure. A bully, aren't you? You've been bullying Tilly. I see your beak up her ass. Yeah, cut it out, super duck. The storm last night filled that pond up that much. Time for one of Chloe's famous coffees from Schwartz Cafe. And back into it. You might be wondering what that is hanging behind me there. It's venison. It's dried venison. You can stay on your little pillow outside, Pace. You can stay outside too. That bloke there leaving, he's a digger driver from Marpur Landscaping, or they do garden place, they've got everything. Darren, they're really good value actually, they worked here before. And this black jacket, I want to say thanks to Chance. Chance is a good bugger actually. He picked up my nephew Mikhail when Mikhail was hitchhiking, and Mikhail was going through a rough patch. He's always been going through a rough patch, and Chance picked him up and hurt him out for a long time. I found out afterwards. So a good bastard. Anybody that picks up a hitchhiker and just helps someone else, a good bastard. But then he gifted me this jacket, so it's a bloody good fit, mate. I don't know why you keep it yourself, but the wind's come up, so I put it on. It's nice. Right, we're going to keep on planting. Tilly's giving Pace a bit of love. Pace is still a bit sore today after pig hunting, but he's all right. He's moving around a lot better than he was yesterday. Tilly's a comfort dog. She comforts not only humans but also other dogs as well. She can tell when someone's not quite right. Lovely little dog. Just put in another row. These are called Little Gem. What they are. Let's hope they become Little Gems. They're actually quite big compared to the other ones. You can see the size difference, so I don't know why they're called little, but I'll eat them. These guys are pretty fancy. They're called Mizuna. I don't see a lot of chomping and chewing on them, but something new. I've never had them before. You know, I guess it's something that chefs like to use because they look pretty on a dish. They haven't got the same big wide leaf as all these other ones have. You're not coming in? That's why I put it up. Keep you out. These ones here are called green frills. That's the name of that lettuce. Well, it's pretty obvious, I guess, why it's called that, but again, I think you could come up with a slightly more creative name than green frills. There's just no way you're coming in, mate. It's not going to happen, okay? You got Y and we got this. You're not getting in here. These ones here are known as red oak, which I think is a cool name, and they're actually a really nice lettuce. I like them because of the colour. They get redder as they get older, and I just feel they've got more nutrition or value in them. I don't know if they have or not, maybe it's just a mental thing, but being darker. So that's our red oak. All of these vegetables growing in the mussel boys, I'll show you from underneath. Hey ducky, they have drainage and they're off the ground. What they don't have is they don't have nets to protect them, so they get thrashed by the sparrows and the occasional slug that crawls up the side. But the point being is that this here stuff is all grown really tight together, much closer than I've even planted the other stuff. It's supposed to be 30 centimetres apart. This plant, it's a cost. I've pretty much taken everything off it. I've been eating that one, and as you can see, I've been eating this one. I just chew as it goes along. But these guys, there's your red oak there, they just provide so much food. And this plant here, I just pick it as I need it. Or when I'm out in the garden, I might say, okay, I feel like having a bit of a salad right now, do a bit of a pick there, take some off it, like that there. Italian parsley, yum. Bring on summer. Oh, we need to look after these guys. Mate, you're going to drown there. You haven't much long to go, don't you? Sting me. Put you down there, there you go. Let's hope the duck doesn't eat you. No, not for you, you're not eating that, it's a bee. You can have some of that. Yep, but old mate here, we want him. He can dry out in the grass here and go on to fertilise our plants. Yep, he'll dry out now in the sun. He was going to drown in that container. What are you eating there? You eating grass, are you, Tilly? Tilly's been getting beaten up today by Super Duck. You leave him alone. She's been pecking him on the arse, or pecking her on the arse at least, because Tilly's a girl. Her day off today. There you go, mate. You're right. We're still having a quiet day today, aren't we? Still a bit sore. Yep, a bit sore on the front. You're a lot better than you were yesterday, though. At least you're walking around today. I think you probably just weren't in hunting fitness and you went too hard. That's the trouble. I'm not hunting my dogs enough right now. Only once a weekend's not enough, really. They need more. They get walked 3 times a day, but it doesn't quite do it, does it? Hey, you a good boy? You're a good dog. We love you, Pace. Yes, we do, mate. We love you. One last thing I want to plant out. This is my little wasabi. I should say nursery. This is all grown from seed, my own wasabi. And this is other stuff which comes from down the Catlins, from Stewdriver. But I've got this here. It's a spinach. It's not actually cabbage or a lettuce, although it's going to the lettuce patch. It's known as Popeye. which is fitting because yeah, it's a spinach and that's what Popeye ate. And spinach is really good for you. You can see that I should have planted it probably a month ago, and it hasn't had any protection, so the birds have smacked it a bit, but we're going to put that into the new lettuce patch. This is going to be my final row in here today. Put my spinach in there, and I've got a gap from here to there because this is where the sun comes through, so maybe I might put something that doesn't, maybe a bit of wasabi I could grow in there because wasabi likes to have full shade. We have it, Super Duck. We have it. It's done. That's our duck-proof lettuce patch. That's actually satisfying. Next thing now is put a net over it to keep your bird friends out of there. Yeah, that's right. She loves me. You love me, don't you? There you go. Some old bits of pipe here that have been hanging around on the farm. That's off the old hot water cylinder from the house. You can see where someone's put silicone to stop it leaking in. It's brass. That'll do though. Should be heavy enough just to sit there, shouldn't it? Just like that. Yeah, we'll put that on there and we'll put a net over the top of the whole lot. Just sit in there. Yeah, should be good. Don't know if this bit of net's big enough or not. I found that in the shed. It's been here forever. That's going to be big. That's going to be perfect. Perfect. A couple of stainless steel screws. They won't go rusty. Just keep it in place. I'll just put those in without even having to drill. Just stay there right. Oh, there goes my tool. Don't want to lose that. Not for you, Pace. Leave it, mate. Not for you. I don't know how much this really works, but you guys said to try it, so we'll give it a crack. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Pace still a bit stiff. Not better than he was yesterday. Give it another couple of days. We won't hunt him for a while. He needs to rest up. Yeah, he's just lying around all day, parking up there. Well, I know that's not one of my eggs because it's got a use-by date on it. I think that came from the homestead in Wakefield. Haley, the chef, gave me those ones. Yeah, no, it's not for you. Hey. I feed these to my dogs as well for calcium for them. There we go, mate. Well, we got some done, but we didn't get the whole lot by a country mile. There's plenty to go. Good test though. I can imagine a slug would struggle to get to that lettuce. Give it a good start with the fingers. This is going to hold the net. Got all the corners got a screw and one in the middle. Should be enough. That'll be sweet. That. Get off me net, mate. You're standing on it. Can't pull it with you standing on it. Come on, off you come. Off you come. Thank you. It's more like it. Done and dusted. That's a real satisfying feeling. Hey, Tilly. Normally I would water that all in, but looking at the rain clouds, I think there's going to be rain probably next couple of hours. I'll just let nature do its thing, and that's the best water for your plants really is rain, I reckon. Those big dark clouds there suggesting rain soon, so hopefully nature kicks in. I can feel rain on the air, it's coming. Good boy. No, you're a good boy. Pace has been with me all day. Whenever he's slightly injured, I keep him with me. It's actually surprisingly light. The picture on my phone, outside it's quite dark. It shows a different picture of reality. We're going to put you in your box before I run the other dogs. Come on, Pace. I don't want to run them with Big C and Poe right now. Pace, come. Good dog. That's a good boy. You a good girl, eh? Yes, Bigsy, aren't forgetting you. Just giving your mum a bit of a cuddle, a bit of a pat. She's just such the, oh, how do you describe it? The perfect dog. Hey, Poe, how's that eyes going? You've still got stuff in it. You've still got gunk in there. She's got a lot of crap in the eye and the bush the other day. I've been cleaning out the mucus. Yeah, is that alright? Let's come. Good boy. That's a good boy. Can you give me some love? Good boy. Yeah, she's a good dog. Good boy. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, she's a good dog. He's a good boy, aren't you? That's a good dog. Yes, you are. You're a good boy. He's just such a neat dog. Really is. If I could choose to have one dog just to hunt with, Poe's just about ready to retire. Pace is ADHD. Bigsy be my man because he's an all-rounder. You could do everything with Bigsy, couldn't you, mate, eh? He'd catch a deer. He's already caught a deer. probably teach him to retrieve. He's a clever dog. Right now he's just a pig dog, but he could do much more. Yeah, and he's got a lovely nature. He's a good boy, yes you are. You've got a good nature, haven't you, eh? Let's take you for a walk, eh? Come on, let's go for a walk. That was a good walk. Well, I want to thank Thomas for the possum. You didn't have to, mate, but thanks a lot. We've got a lot of roadkill right now. There's been a lot of stuff getting run over on the other road away from me because the traffic's been diverted to Marriages Road and the animals aren't used to the extra traffic there, and consequently the rabbits and possums and hares that normally cross it are getting hammered. So we've been picking up a few. What's that, boy? Hey? What's that? No, not yet. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hit up. Good dogs. Sit. Wait. 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 Eat up. Super Duck trying to get in there. Good luck with that, Super Duck. Sorry, Super Duck, you missed out that time, mate. Well, that's another day in the homestead. See you tomorrow morning. Oh, neighbours doing the lawns. Not on my side of the grass, though. Stay. I just want to leave him there for a bit because he's not doing very well with this. You're doing well now, aren't you? No. Stay. Eat up. Good boy. Well, that was actually good. Not what I was expecting. Eat up. Oh, very good. Leave it. Really important around food that you're always the boss with your dog. And on that note, always make sure you eat first before you feed them if they can see you. If you're out hunting and they've had a hard day and you feed them when you put them in the box and go inside and eat your meal, they don't see you eat your meal, that's fine, but don't let them eat first then see you eat afterwards. It reinforces they are the boss. Eat up. I want to try and put one close to him because that seems to be the real problem. I want him to understand that you can't eat until plant. Sit. Stay. Leave it. Leave it. Stay. That's good. You've seen Damo come out or something. He's distracted by something. Something's distracting him. This can upset your training sometimes when there's other distractions. Eat up. Not enough to make him forget there's a piece of cheese down there. Good boy. Use high-pitched voices when you're praising your dog. Good boy. They mimic dogs like yelping with excitement and approval. Low voices are growls, like you wouldn't say good boy because that sounds like a growl. Although I go good boy, aren't you? But he knows body language. But you want to keep your pitch high. This is why often women are much better trainers than men because of the high-pitched voice. Morning, Damo. Just talking about how using your commands when you're training, the voice tone is really important.
Definitely.
Yeah. I can hear you coughing there, bro. You sick?
Nah, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Hello. Oh, full of love this morning.
He's a lot better than he was, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing a lot better.
Yeah.
How are you today, bro?
Good, I just woke up from some crazy dreams.
Oh, you woke up. It's a big sleep, man.
Yeah, no, I woke up early and then I went poof back into sleep.
Yeah.
And I only just woke up 20 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Coffee's percolating. Oh, she's good to go, bro. You came right at the right time, mate. I've kept Pace inside the last few days because he's had an injury. Ears pinned back. He's not sure if he's supposed to be in here, but he came in here. That's the yawn to say, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be inside, but I want to be inside. Good dog. You're okay, mate. See you wagging your tail. You can stay there. That's your little bed. You stay in your box. There you go. You stay in there. I haven't cleaned the floor today, so you can stay in. Doesn't matter how much posse he gets. He doesn't keep the condition on, do you, mate, eh? Hey, boy? He got hit by a pig when he was pig hunting over a week ago, and he got bruised. And then the same thing happened again this latest hunt. And I can't help but think it's the same pig because the same sort of thing happened. What I am concerned about is he damaged maybe a cruciate ligament and injured it. And it just came up the following week, and that's what possibly happened. We don't want any cruciate ligament damage, do we, boy? Talking about our dreams, and Damo says, what about falling in love when you're in a dream? Yep, done that. That's crazy, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's so intense.
It's like this person that you've never met.
Yeah.
You never saw her, I had this about 3 nights ago, and she was a little bit younger than me. I'm 58, and she was about 48. And I met her, and she goes, "Oh, you've shaved your beard off." And I went, "Do I know you?" It was in the mega store.
Yeah.
And suddenly we had this moment, like, do-do-do-do. We looked at each other and everything froze. And she walked towards me. I was like, oh, fuck in my heart. And I was falling in love. She's a fucking dream. I've never seen her in my life before. Yeah, bro. Here's your coffee, man.
Scratching for something that's not there.
Yeah, scratching for something that's not there, yeah. Maybe it's the perfect woman doesn't actually exist, but only in our imagination.
Yeah.
There's a really cool song Paul Simon had, is it Kodachrome? I forget, but it goes, "If I could take all the women I met when I was younger, none of them would fit my sweet imagination."
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. What song's that, guys? Anyway.
That's good. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, good coffee, eh? This is actually not closed, this is your one, the one you bought.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. It's, man, it's quite different to the one that Chloe gave us, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a whole bag of... Chloe, thank you very much. The coffee machine's broken currently, so we can't use it. Chloe sent us this one from Swap Cafe. It's a decaf. Damo and I are doing decaf right now. And we're both feeling better for it.
Yeah.
I am, eh?
Way better.
It's crazy. Coffee's a real drug and you don't realise it, but I used to really need a coffee. In the morning now, I enjoy the taste of it, but I don't crave it like I used to. It hasn't got me by the balls like the other one used to.
Yeah.
It's strange, that.
It's such a drug, man, because what...
Yeah. Massive.
Even though you have decaf and they taste the same, if you went and go have a normal one, I guarantee the next time you make a coffee, you'll cheekily make a normal one. You know what I mean? Because your mind, you trick yourself already.
Yeah, yeah.
That was happening to old George, eh? He's decaf straight.
I tell you what I'm noticing bigger. The biggest thing I'm noticing is that my sleep's a lot better, eh?
Yeah.
I'm getting way better sleep. And they say that if you have a coffee in the morning, 25% of the caffeine is still going in your system when you go to bed that night.
Terrible, eh?
There's something so nice about having a fire burning when it's raining. Just burning some rubbish off, enjoying the heat of the flames while the rain comes down. Seems wherever I go, Super Duck's not too far away. Just over there, but she's got to keep her beak out of the fire. And this is about a song about Tom, who I couldn't find him, a mate that just disappeared off the face of the planet. And what happened after that? Has anybody here seen Tom? Anybody here seen Tom? Oh, well, Tom, he's long gone. I haven't seen Tom since I don't know when. Anybody here seen Tom? Well, old Tom, he was a friend of mine. Old Tom, he was a friend of mine. Oh, so gentle, oh, so good, oh, so sweet, and oh, so kind. Old Tom, a friend of mine. Tom, man, he's so good on the hill. He said the hunting dog and the knife give him a thrill. Well, old Tom hunt all day and hunt through the night away. Anybody here seen Tom? Out down south, way down in Cromwell. Oh, that town, I know it oh so well. Hey, back by day, got into a fight. I went deep into the dark night, and then I saw old man Tom. While he stood at the bar with a beer in his hand. He said, hey, Clay boy, didn't take you to be a fighting man. Let's step on down and come over here. Come on, I'll share a beer. And it's so good to see Tom. I woke in the morning light. I had a tear in my eye. It had all been just a dream, 'cause Tom's long gone, you know what I mean. Anybody seen Tom? He's gone. Anybody seen Tom? He's gone. Anybody seen Tom? He's gone. Be good. Let's try and be good. Can't be good, be careful. See you later.